Thanks for watching Numbskull News, everybody. Today, today, I have got one fat freaking receipt for all you Big 12 hating sons of bitches out there. It's brought to you by Dennis Dodd, CBS Sports, and it's about private equity. Now, how is this a receipt for me? I'm going to show you right now. That would be this part right here. Now I'm not going to read you the whole damn thing, but I want you to everyone take a good gander at this. One of the motivating factors for CVC, that is getting involved with private equity with the Big 12, is the considerable upside of the Big 12's value in media rights. According to sources who saw the presentation, Big 12's current rights deal is worth $2.3 billion total. The league is currently fourth in average annual revenue for its schools among Power 4, behind the Big 10, SEC, and the ACC. Now, let's go up here a little bit here. The considerable upside of the Big 12's value. Now, you're talking about $1 billion. All right? $1 billion deal. For 20%. That's a $5 billion evaluation. Why is that important? A doubling of the Big 12 media rights would put the total value of the league at approximately $5 billion in its next negotiation. A 100% increase in value was deemed as reasonable by the media industry source contacted by CBS Sports. That's what I call a big freaking receipt. I'm going to get into talking about private equity. Should the Big 12 do it or not? I've been back and forth on it in different videos, but I just wanted to highlight that one part for a lot of bastards out there that think the Big 12 isn't worth crap. It sucks. It's going to fade away. It's doomed. It's doomed. Well, apparently not. And CVC, they came to the Big 12. They put forth a presentation to the Big 12 presidents. And they're willing to put up $1 billion. $1 billion. $1 billion. Why? Because of the upside of the Big 12. Football and, of course, basketball. That value is, according to a lot of experts out there, both men's and women's, the value of college basketball is supposed to skyrocket in the coming few years. So, what is the Big 12 best at? Basketball. What have I been trying to tell everybody on this channel? Basketball's the way for the Big 12 to do the most work to get the most money. This little showing of private equity, basically this partner is saying that the Big 12's media value should double by 2031. They're betting $1 billion, CVC. They're betting $1 billion that the next media rights deal, the Big 12 is going to get paid big time, without any blue bloods. No Texas, no OU, no Alabama, no Georgia, no Ohio State, no Michigan. With Texas Tech, with Utah, TCU, Oklahoma State, UCF, Cincinnati, West Virginia. That's what they're betting on. So all you dumbasses out there that want to sit there and run your mouth about how this conference sucks, it's just going to fade away, it ain't worth nothing, it's a joke, it's a truck stop conference, flyover conference, trailer park conference, it's crap. Well, apparently crap is worth $1 billion, dumbass, and a valuation of $5 billion on the media rights. Essentially, you're all wrong. And you've been wrong. Bitches. Bitches. And that's not the only thing. It's not the only thing. It was also reported that Brett Yormark is also working on naming rights for the Big 12. Said to be worth hundreds of billions of dollars. That's right, someone out there, maybe like an Allstate, for instance, is willing to invest hundreds of billions of dollars so that they can have naming rights for the Big 12, this worthless piece of crap conference. Wow. All you morons out there. And think about it. Brett Yormark is the one releasing this info. He's the one leaking. He's the leaker. How do I know that? Because it makes so much sense. He's the leaker. He wants to show possible additions from the ACC. This is a place that's going to do business. This is a place where you can get paid. It may not be the SEC. It may not be the Big Ten, but damn it, it'll be the number 3 most valuable conference in all the land. And you'll make the 3rd highest paycheck. Not in the ACC. No rebuilt ACC. There's not going to be a rebuilt ACC that's worth shit. This is going to be the number 3 conference in revenue, in everything. So get on board. Florida State and Clemson make their moves and they're out of there. You got a home here. UNC, you ain't got an invite. You know what? You can still make pretty damn good bank right here. And you can take NC State with you. Miami. You can still make real good money in the Big 12. Louisville, don't wait around. Jump on board. That's what it's all about. Now, should the Big 12 actually do it? Should they make a private equity deal? As far as we know, there's three Big 12 presidents that aren't sure. They're going to do a little more digging. Maybe holding things up a little bit. I don't know about holding things up, but there's 3. So it's 13-3. Now, the Big 12 isn't going to try to bowl over those 3 presidents and tell them to shut the hell up or anything. But they're going to give them a little time. They're going to be nice. We're all teammates here. So, cool. No big rush. You know. You want to Google something? Google it. It's fine. However, should the Big 12 do it? Because I believe they are going to do it. If there's only 3, they're going to do it. Those 3 will be, how should I say it? They'll be convinced to do it. Number 1, if it's like Kansas or Utah or Arizona State waiting for an invite to another conference, that invite would have already come. You're not going to the SEC. You're not going to the Big Ten. Stop with the little daydreams. Be good with what you got and maximize what you got. Follow Brett Yormark. He's going to lead you to more money. Don't worry about it. But should they do it? I've said before they should. Then I came back and said, I don't know, man. It feels like, the fox in the hen house kind of thing. It feels like you're letting Satan in the front door. You're giving the vampire permission to enter the property. But then I learned some things. This is what happens. You learn some things, get some new information, and your mind might change because of that. Private equity plays a big, big role in professional sports. Europe and in America. All the way from La Liga, which is, one of the big soccer league, to the big cricket leagues, to Big rugby leagues and rugby and cricket are big deals in Europe. Who knew? I knew soccer, but the other ones, but those are big deals. Red Sox, NHL teams, EA teams. A lot of private equity that runs around. It's part of the professional landscape of sports. It's been that way. And now you have college sports that is going to be professionalized. This is kind of par for the course. Let's go. Let's do it. We're going to the professional ranks. Let's go. Let's do it. Now, will the Big Ten or the SEC do this? Will they go into private equity? I don't think they will. I don't think they will because they don't feel the need to. I don't think they want to give up 10, 15, 20% of equity in those conferences. It's way too valuable. They make ass tons of money as it is, and their money's going up. They ain't worried about it. If you think about it, if there's 3 presidents in the Big 12, who right now are, as far as revenue, number 4 of the Power 4, if there's still 3 that are like, I don't know. Think about how many presidents of the Big Ten or the SEC would be like, kiss our ass. It would be way tough sledding in those conferences to get private equity as far as on a conference level. Now, there may be individual schools that do it. That may be acceptable. That's, because some schools would want to do it. I wouldn't doubt it if Texas or OU do that sometime in the future, private equity. From what it sounds like, Florida State's already locking it down. So, I think some schools will do it. There's talk of Conference USA doing it. Don't doubt it. It won't be no billion-dollar deal for Conference USA. But you see what I'm saying? These people know that. Look, it's not really about individual brands here. The Big 12 is a valuable brand. Think of it on this level. College sports has always been amateur sports. There's been none of the revenue streams have really been tapped in college sports, mainly because they didn't want to. They didn't want to. And plus, you couldn't really tap into them. Why? Because then you got to pay taxes. Right now, college sports is not for profit. They don't have to pay taxes. However, if you're willing to do so, well, there's a lot of money to be made. Yeah. That's another piece of this. But yes, the Big 12 should absolutely go forward with private equity. Get that money. Get everybody good financially. Arizona. Get everybody good financially. Then you go forward with the naming rights. And there's other advertising rights you can do. Patches on the jersey, something on the helmet, something on the field. A lot of money to be made. Now, the Big Ten and the SEC, I believe they will, especially in individual schools, will do a lot of those things there. But what I've been saying for a long time, the Big 12 conference, not one school, not a couple of schools at the top, but the entire conference working together, there's a lot of value here. All right, because of the content, because it's live sports, the value that has to advertisers. And when I hear people say, oh, there's just no value with the Big 12, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't understand business at all. They don't know shit. So I discount them. Throw them away. Throw them in the trash. Wipe your ass with them. Because today, what we found out is the Big 12's got a very, very bright future. Private equity or not. Very bright future. The evaluation has come in. All right, guys. That's all I got on this crap today. And I'll be back with some more crap later. Bye.